man. What's it been? Oh, we missed last week. So 2 weeks since we've done this.
It's been quite the eventful 2 weeks, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
honestly. You got the restaurant. We had competition. We have had a lot of fun here the past 2 weeks since we haven't been live. Last week, this time, I was trimming chicken. Terrible chicken.
That wasn't too bad. Took 11th place for terrible chicken.
Yeah, giant chicken, everybody. I went to 3 different stores to buy the last 18 pieces at Martin's. There's Greg Boggs. He had a great weekend this weekend.
Yes, he did.
Manny, Golden Blue. What's going on, Manny?
Big
Jim Hudgens. Manny, did you see Blonde Farms announced they're doing a triple in October? You're gonna get down there and win 3 competitions in a row now.
You probably already signed up.
Jamie Trader, Urkel.
Uncle Urkel.
But well, we'll get fired off here, man. I'm kind of a little rusty with this. It's been
David's just chimed in. Boom.
Ron, I still think you should sell Dave your hat. You need a pizza making hat, Dave. The chef board.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Manny said he's already in it. That's.
I told you he probably already signed up. That thing probably hit the thing. He's already in.
So look, speaking of SCAs, we'll talk about how my SCA competition went this weekend, but it wouldn't have been the same without Big Jim Hudgens steak seasoning.
Absolutely.
That stuff is money, honey. I got a bottle of it sitting right here with me, too. And I'm down to my last bottle of That's a little bit of mine. We also got to give a shout out to Boost Your Barbecue, where you can get everything else I used for my steak competition, the Arcasipa Combo. Get your killer hogs. Use the discount code QChat for 10% off. And then, Dave, we got one more competition in Speedy Boots. So it's a double before Barbecue Beast sends us to the American Royal. So we got to give a shout out to the girls at Barbecue Beast. Swing by your local Martin's grocery store or Amazon.com. Search Barbecue Beast. Get their On the Bay sauce, which is the 2020 world champion. Other than Dave becoming pro staff Myron Mixon on the same day, that's kind of the best thing to happen in 2020.
Exactly. Shoo.
Last but not least, Dave, you're wearing the hat. We got to give a shout out to Flame Boss for the toys they sent us.
Yes.
So if you need anything to operate your grills and your smokers, you be sure to check out Flame Boss Instant Read Thermometers. And they also said they got some special things coming out here, which I'm very excited for. I really hope it's a thermometer probe. If it's a digital thermometer, that'd be sick.
I'm right. I was excited to hear that.
But guys, we got another special announcement coming on here. We have Mr. Bryant Glick. Bryant, how's it going, man?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Good.
We're doing well.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. So tell everyone what you got going on here, and then I'm terrible at bringing stuff up. So go ahead and tell everyone what you got going on, and I'll try to find the flyer for it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys. Hey, I'm here. This is being my second competition. We did one back, Picking in the Park in Terry Hill. I know a number of people on the chat here were there. We had a good experience, a great experience, and I got the bug and talked to some people. And we're doing another one. And I'm proud to announce we're going to do Raise the Stakes in New Holland, Pennsylvania. And it's going to be Lancaster County's first one-day triple. Well, I appreciate, it was exciting. And I wanted to do something a little unique and different. And a lot of shout outs I need to make, talking to the Peralcas and the Garretts and even you guys asking what you like at Terry Hill, what could I improve upon? And it's going to culminate with Raise the Stakes here in New Holland. It's going to be a one-day triple at New Holland Park. For those of you who knew Summerfest, it's going to be the exact same location. And we're going to have a good time.
So I got to ask Brian, I'm actually really considering doing an ancillary at this one because I have a feeling I make the best chili in the world. Anyone can come at me. I don't care. Even you, Greg Boggs.
Calling you out, Greg.
Do you agree that there should be beans in chili?
Oh,
say the right answer because I can control whether you're on the screen or not.
I'm a purist. No, I'm a
Oh.
I like them, but I'm a purist. I'm an originals kind of guy. But no, you're right. The chili, we were thinking in the fall. We were debating whether that or another one. We decided to go with chili because a triple is going to be a lot of work. And talking with a couple of the competitors, they encouraged me to do something that you guys can make beforehand, bring it in, and bring your best stuff. It's going to be November, so hey, I thought it would fit the weather a little better.
That's a day before my birthday too, Jake. Remember last time I was my birthday? Yeah.
Yeah, I had COVID.
And I went there and took 10th in state. So,
but you got
Did
the
I have COVID that one?
Yeah.
No, I had COVID in September.
You were there. No, you weren't.
Oh,
there.
I
Yeah, you were
wasn't.
there.
I
That was
was
the one that we did at the Lafayette Fire Department.
That's right, because the one in September when New Holland, I had COVID because they gave away the one they gave away the Wild Child as or the first place as those Meadow Creek grills.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
my bad. So this is the same place as the Summerfest, right, Bryant?
Yep,
I know you said that before. Okay, and we can pre-make the world's best chili beforehand, right?
You better make the world's best chili for even.
All right, I'm calling you out, Greg. Yeah, I'm on the schedule for barbecue that weekend. Oh, he backed out already, Dave.
He said he can adjust his plans to come beat you. He just forgot to type that part at the end.
Oh, okay. He's already backed out. He knows the beans belong in Chile. But that's awesome, Brian. And you, like I said, like you said, you did the Terry Hill one. That was a fantastic competition, man. I mean, that was at a beautiful spot. People coming through. Everyone had questions. The people, usually we have these events and everyone kind of just like leaves us all alone. But the public was coming up and talking to us. I was right beside Campbell. And people were just coming up and talking to us, and it was absolutely awesome, man. I'm very excited for you for New Holland.
Yeah, no, that's one thing, and that's what we're gonna have in New Holland. We're gonna have food trucks again. We're gonna have some food there for you guys, and we're gonna make a day out of it. We're gonna have New Holland Coffee Company is gonna come, so coffee's gonna be there bright and early, hopefully for you guys. And Holy Smoked Meats is gonna come back, and Joe's Wings is gonna be there. So it's gonna be a community event, and we're going to have a lot of fun, but it's a community event, and I'm excited to be partnering with the New Holland Ambulance Association. This all benefits them, and whoever wins the chili, the people who do the chili, that's going to benefit Lighthouse Vocational Services, which is actually an organization that helps adults with mental disabilities acclimate with the world. So it's a really cool organization. I'm really to have them as a partner for this event. So hey, come on out. It's going to be a great time. I will say there will be no green tarps this time. It's going to be all white. So
tarps.
The green tarp, the green monster. At Terry Hill, there was a green tarp around the judges area.
Oh, okay.
Lesson
learned. I didn't even pay attention to that.
Yes. And I told Angel, thanks to Angel, we're gonna have everyone. We're gonna have awards at 5:30, so we're gonna have you guys on the road by 6, so you can be home.
Nice.
So we're gonna be moving, and a lot of that credit goes to Angel for working with me with the scheduling.
Oh, she's a beast with turning stuff in, man. The fact that you guys are gonna have awards at 5:30 and turn-ins at 4:30, that's pretty awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Now I see it's a world champion qualifier for steak. Is it one for ancillary too, or no?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So my world best. I'm gonna take my bean chili to Texas. Perfect.
I love it.
I'm about to make chili just because.
All right, Brian. Thank you very much, man. We'll have to have you back on to talk about it as it gets closer. But November 6th, everybody mark on your screen. There's a bunch of triples. There's a bunch of stuff coming out here for the fall. It's kind of awesome. They just announced another one today that we'll talk about in a couple weeks. But New Holland SCA triple. Make sure you guys check that out. So, all right, Brian. Well, thank you very much, brother.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. Have a good evening.
You too.
So, guys, be sure to check that out. That is going to be a very fun event. He does a fantastic job hosting. Dave, you couldn't make it to the last one he did, but it was a very, very, very good time.
Sounds good, though.
Yeah. You know, this was a good time, Dave? Sitting in your trailer crying on Friday afternoon.
You know what? Things happen like that.
So,
how do you think I felt getting a phone call from at the restaurant. Whew.
So, for those of you who don't know, we competed at the Delta Barbecue York County Barbecue Festival this weekend as Team Shazam Man, and
You just
yeah, I was just there.
Stop trying to like. I look at Tarpy like a little girl. Oh,
Yeah, hey man. So, for those of you who don't know, Dave dropped the trailer off, had to go back to run the pizza shop, and I was sitting in the trailer, getting stuff prepped. You know, singing my Taylor Swift over the stereo. It was a pretty daggone good time. And then all of a sudden, everything stopped working, and the power surge blew out. The trailer blew out. Blew out the Meyer Mixon smoker. Blew out the stereo system. Blew out the TV. Blew out the back lights. Everything, pretty much everything but the air conditioner.
Yeah, Jake was like, "What are you packing up that air conditioner blue?"
Yeah. So I'm sitting there crying, and Dave, what went through your head whenever I text you saying that we need to talk now? Now, Dave, now call me, and then you get the phone call.
Let's just say I was doing a lot of pacing back and forth at the restaurant. Literally, I'll be honest with you. I looked over at my sister, and I was getting ready to jump back in the truck and drive down there just to make sure what was going on. I was like, I can make it back before the rush. But my luck, being that we went there the last time, I got stuck in traffic. So I was like, there ain't no way. My luck, I'll be trying to get back there, and I'll get stuck in traffic. Oh, and then Tarpy just said, and I was calling Tarpy. I said, yo, you got to go over there and check this kid out. I said, I don't know what is going on.
Yeah, and little do we know there's a power surge that blew everything out, and Jake did nothing wrong.
Let's just say Jake was about to cry. If he didn't cry.
I did.
Shed a tear in the trailer.
My favorite part was be handing me a Miller Lite saying it's all going to be okay.
That was funny. It was very, very eventful weekend.
Yeah, but
Joe said little surge. Yeah, not for him.
No, it was pretty big.
It sucked. I mean, there was nothing fun about that.
Other teams.
I think there was like 5 total teams.
Four of us. Papa Q, Apocalypse Now, Weekend Smokers, and us. Yeah, Rolf, you saw me after we learned that it was a power surge. Beforehand, I was a wreck. That's Tarpy.
Yeah. 50 calls, texts. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Yeah.
Then what sealed the deal was you saying I'll never be Meyer Mixon pro staff if I burn up smokers.
Oh man!
I'll tell you what. I gotta give you a shout out to two Navy Chiefs and a Baker. I don't know if those guys were on.
Could have been worse. How much worse could it have gotten?
AC, I would have left.
Oh man, I tell you, it's funny though how much you rely on something when you don't have it.
Oh, I know. No.
Most teams rock the trailers and everything like that, and things, but when you ain't got that refrigerator and you're just like, man, everything's in a cooler, you're trying to shift things around. I mean, kudos to the teams that still do the coolers.
That's what we did this weekend.
Yes.
But also another thing too is you and I together, we're not the biggest music guys and listen to music, but it was also painful to just have complete silence in that trailer during turn-in times.
Yes, it was.
I mean, it was
different. I like a little background noise, we'll call it. I don't care what's on there, just a little background noise. But yeah, it was different. Me and Joe go back and forth to each other. Hurry up. No. Yes, dude, no. But it all worked out well. It was,
I got that. I text you at 12:58. Call me now, Dave. Now, you good? And I said, dude, I'm a mess.
Yes, I was a mess.
Yeah, I bet you handled it very calmly, though. You did a really nice job.
I mean, you know what? I mean, at sometimes point in times, I mean, it is what it is. It's not what you want, but it's just I don't know. Now we're back and forth with the insurance company, and who knows? I just hope I get it fixed soon.
Yeah, Yeah, for sure. But another good news, Friday, after everything was kind of okay, the air conditioner was okay, and I talked to Michael Fay, and we had a plan to do everything on the G33. I kind of was able to relax a little bit and somehow or another pull off a ninth place state call for a timeline and recipes that I've never practiced before. So that was pretty awesome. Used Wicked Pig for the first time. Got my tenderness score up to a 50. I've been battling 47s, 48s this entire year, and got my tenderness score up to a 50 using Wicked Pig. And of course, I used all the Arcosippi combo, but I used a different version of it. What?
Brant. So I take it you forgot to strap it in. It happens.
What are you hitting on there?
I don't know. I'm little thumbs. Man,
Fridges aren't all rainbows and kittens, especially when you forget to strap it closed all the way up. Wow, it's just not a weekend for fridges.
So how bad was bad, Brant? Oh, that's what you always when you get done in a competition, you finally get that trailer home, you go in there, you open up the door, you're like, not bad. my roll of foil always falls on the floor.
Yeah, because you leave it sitting on the counter there.
No, I put it up on that other piece now, and it still, for some odd reason, finds its way to the floor.
Yeah, at least you don't have my trailer where just everything's on the floor.
Wicked Pig is the shiz. Yes.
It's not very, I mean, thankfully I talked to, who did I talk to?
Lost a whole gallon of whiskey.
Oh, no. Now it smells like the other one.
Spilled one for the homies.
But who did I talk to? It wasn't Ed. I talked to Ed afterward. Was it Ed? I talked to someone about Wicked Pig in line, and they told me what exactly to use on my steak, and it was, or what time to put it on there. And I did 14 minutes, and it turned out perfect. I was so happy with it. I'm sitting there beside Rick Manzi, and they said 7769, which I got to get that out of my backpack. But I was blown away with it. Brant, you're lying. You never had a gallon left after the competition.
Oh, that's true. You must have
alcohol abuse.
Oh, shoot.
So Friday, you showed up for awards at the SCA.
Just in the nick of time, too. What was it? I got there like 8:58.
Yeah, you said hi to me and completely walked right past you to Tarby to find out what exactly is going on.
Then I had to talk to my boy Ed.
What's that?
Then I went and talked to Ed.
Ed
Jay.
Gent?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You got to stop and talk to Ed. And then we went and saw Uncle Urkel and had to sit there and vent to him. And I ate probably half a loaf of sourdough bread.
That was some good sourdough bread. I ain't going to lie. That was some good sourdough.
I spent the week looking up how to get starter to make sourdough bread. And then I'm realizing I could just buy sourdough bread and just make the little tomato stuff and buy the whatchamacallit, the balsamic vinegar and put on there and just make it. Oh, it was so good. Oh, my goodness, it was so good. Oh, and you brought pizza, which kind of got blown away by the fact that you were very upset about the trailer and thinking that, and I didn't get to rate it properly.
Urkel said that was good stuff. It was good stuff. Bring that sourdough bread in the next competition. Fine, I think I want a PK. They grilled it off on a PK, too. A little nice little grill mode.
I know, it was great.
Oh, it was delicious. Hit the spot. But all in all, the weekend started off magnificent, we'll say. And then we actually gathered it together, and we did fairly well.
Yeah, Saturday morning it turned out, we went to Rocks, and then I was sitting in the chair, and we're getting ready for turn. We were getting ready to put little ribs on, which that's...
No, I mean, we were sitting there, and I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to see how burnt up this smoker is. So I decided to take it apart. And all of a sudden, I see a fuse in there. I'm like, man, is it that easy? Am I going to get that lucky? Pulled that fuse out. Actually came with a spare one. Thank you, Myron. Put that fuse in there. Hit that switch. I tell you what, Jake was like, look, I got goosebumps. The hairs are sticking up. It worked. Amazing.
Came running out to me, slapped me on the chest and said, I got the working, and ran back into the trailer. So I followed you back, and we're hugging, jumping up. I'm jumping down the roll, and because I didn't have to buy you a new smoker. And we hit times pretty good. I mean, we got the ribs on what 5-6 minutes after they needed to be put on. That little smoker came. We fired it up, and it was right on time.
Right up to
10 minutes later.
Look, Gary said Dave showed up calm as a kid, and Barry looked frustrated.
Gary, that's when I was scared. I was scared when he was calm as a kitten and Baylor looked frustrated. I was terrified, Gary. It was because it was just all this stuff happening. I was freaking out, and Dave's just calm, and it scares me because it's the quiet ones you got to watch.
Nah, just cook, man. I've cooked everything on the big one before. We're good.
Yeah, and Michael Fay helped us out. I mean, he got us a timeline down to do. That's another reason you guys should take Michael Fay's class, because we walked over and asked him questions.
He was going to do another one. I think he said August. Don't quote me on that, everybody, but I think he said August, because the team that we were next to, Brewski's backyard, those guys were phenomenal. Such a good.
We'll talk about them here coming up.
And I think he went over there and asked. I think he said August.
Yeah. Okay. Dude, I would tell you what, I'd almost take that class again, just to do it. I mean, that class is so worth it. So one of the things, once we got everything straightened away, the first time in my entire life I put burnt ends in a box because of you, and not only because of you, but because of Lisa. So we got to.
They were good. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah, Lisa said we're looking at August. There you go. Everybody get in on that. Don't settle. When they put it up, get in.
Get in there now. You'll make lifelong friends. Shout out to Urkel and Jamie Trader, and Gary was there.
Yep.
And pretty much just everyone. Chris, I hope his name started with a P. I can't really start. Papa. I can't say I can't say your last name, Chris. I'm sorry.
We got you, Chris. Chris Papa.
But yeah, Lisa asked how it worked out. We got what did we finish in brisket? Ninth in brisket. So we got it
paid off. Jake, I thought they were amazing. And big shout out to Uncle Urkel for the brisket, because
we got a nice A9 from Uncle Urkel.
Yeah, that thing was amazing. And then
I felt bad cutting into it, trimming it. And I looked in my back pocket and said, I'm so sorry. And we also got to give a shout out to Red Smoke Barbecue, because he was going to let us borrow Yoda.
Yeah, he was ready to slide. We were ready to wheel the Yoda across the court and bring her right on over there. He was a rock star. He was ready.
Shout out to Chloe, too, the dog. And his daughter, Red Smoke's daughter, won Kids Q Friday night.
Yes.
To, I can't remember
good old
her name.
Traditional ham cheeseburger. You can't beat that.
No, bacon cheeseburger.
Bacon cheeseburger, my bad.
Yeah, no, they were those. But shout out to Red Smoke for letting us attempting to use his smoker. But I thought we could probably do it all in the G33, and that's what we were used to using. But no, you said what did you say when I handed you burnt ends? You took them over to Lisa, and you said her job was to say no, but she said yes.
Yeah, so her job was to say no, and she looked at me, shook her head, she's like, "Yeah." I was like, "I'm going back in." Going over. I said, "Shut up and put him in that box right now." Before your hand shook the whole way to that box.
Oh, I didn't. I wasn't a fan. But let me tell you what, that point was only maybe that big on the entire. The flat was huge, but that point was perfect, and it was about that thick the whole way around. We do a lot of different stuff to our point during the cook, and if you saw, I didn't do a whole lot to it. We just sliced it up, and we were ready to roll. It was an amazing brisket. I'm definitely going to be using the A9 from the butcher shop from here on out.
Yeah.
Oh, just complete quality. Complete quality. Joe got it right. Chris Snuffleupagus. That's what we're going to call him from here on out.
Snuffleupagus.
But
yeah, brisket was good. We got 9th in brisket. Chicken, 11th. We are extremely consistent with that. We're looking for
somehow, dude, that chicken was terrible. Our chicken was terrible. I'll tell everyone on here. I won't tell you the numbers. Those chickens were an ounce smaller than what I like to cook all the way around, because I went to 3 different stores, and all I found was 3 packs of thighs at the 3rd store I went to, and I bought them out. And that was on a Tuesday because I had a lot of stuff going on the rest of the week. Trimmed them up. They were tiny. tiny little things. And somehow or another, but we also needed it because we had been having a hard time putting our thighs in the box.
Yes.
So, we definitely probably going to go with smaller thighs now, but they were giant brand. Like everyone talks about going out and buying all these, smart chicken and stuff like that. Giant brand chicken took 11th place this week. I mean, out of 43 teams. So I'm pretty proud of my little chickens.
My little chickens.
But we also...
They were good.
I mean, we can't forget the Prairie Fresh baseball bats, money muscles that we had too.
Pork's been good this year.
It's been good. That's the only thing we haven't gotten a call in yet, right?
Yeah, we're working on that.
Was it pork or pork? No, you got rib call.
I got rib call last competition.
And we gotta get a pork call. But it's coming because I learned how much stuff to use when I make the pulled. So it's coming.
A little fat chunk out, Jake.
And leave the little. If we had that little fat chunk out there, we put out what a tap thing call. But if you knew how to not make the ribs jagged edged, we would have been pretty good on that one too.
What's the jagged edge? They look. I guess they got it in like, what do you say? They were a little dark.
A little dark, but also said jagged edges, didn't it?
Did it say jagged edges? Yeah, jagged cut. All right.
Hold on. I mean, I can almost see that when I look for it. But you got to be looking for it in order to see it.
He must have been looking hard.
Looking really hard. Here, let me put this up here. Share screen. I got to get a mouse. So there's the chicken.
He said too dark, and then he said bland, no flavor. Well, what kind of crap's he eating?
How do I get on here? See more.
Oh. What?
It's not let me get it on here. That's mildly irritating. Hold on, here we go. Bam. So yeah, if you look, I guess this is exactly what he's looking for right here.
All right. Well,
other than that,
I don't know.
Those weren't the darkest ones we've ever turned in, though.
For real. Changes. We gotta do a couple changes.
Pork box. You found my fat right here.
Jake presentation was on point with the fat chunk, right dead center.
Hey, if you don't look at the mouse, that thing looks pretty daggone good. Probably a little bit more something on the money muscles shining up a little bit, but it's looking pretty good there in my opinion. And then there's the burnt ends that I've never put in a box before. If I was expecting to put burnt ends, we got to make our presentation a little bit better too. I see a lot of guys doing them across the back, but I didn't know what I was doing, so we just put 8 in the front and roll with it. We'll make them a little bit nicer next time. I wasn't expecting to put burnt ends in the box.
I could talk about a small chicken. We got 180 chicken guy choming in.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. 180 Legs. But no, that's pretty much was the weekend. I mean, we got to know Brewski's Cube pretty daggone well. Those guys were killer. Shout out to JJ.
They were good. They were a good group of guys. I think they said that was their 4th competition. They got 2 top 10 calls, first place chicken,
7th place ribs,
7th place ribs, third
place overall, which
so
doesn't add up. And you and I kind of looked at each other when we saw that, but
I looked at the scores. I did look at the scores. It was kind of weird how the scores are laid out, but yeah.
No. And then I got to give a shout out to 2 Navy Chiefs and a Baker. Those guys were a lot of fun Friday, and they came in and kind of helped me find out what the burning electrical smell in the trailer was, which we still didn't find out what that was. But we determined that it was coming from the trailer, and there was potentially an electrical fire in the trailer on Friday when the big surge happened. So, but we also, we talk about kind of the bitter thing that happened there, but, Ken handled it very well. I mean, very apologetic on Friday when everything was going on. So can't blame the event for it at all whatsoever. I mean, beautiful event. We were sitting in the best spot ever, and they had the festival down there. You could stay on the back of the porch and see the whole festival going on. I mean, it was
set up different this year than the other years, and I liked it because usually I call it the little valley. Mm-hmm. Usually there's nothing down there; it's wide open. But I kind of like how they kept it down there and kept everything in, which was different, which was nice. I liked that.
I liked it a lot, and I liked the little road that came down through the middle of it. I mean, it was a very, very good event all the way around. I mean, plus I had orangeade, orange lemonade. It's pretty daggone good stuff. I highly recommend it. Yeah, Rodney said you have bad electronics in the trailer.
Yeah. It's called the radio. It's smoked. I changed the fuse in that too. Smoked
That's
it
probably
again.
where the smoke was coming.
Oh, I had to be because that thing smoked.
Yeah, yeah, and Joe agreed. Ken did as much as anyone could in that situation because let me tell you
Oh,
what,
yeah.
I mean, I would not want to be in that situation.
Oh, absolutely. Especially with Joe. Dang, going that RV, I would have lost my digits, but I mean, it happens. I mean,
Yeah.
and the crazy thing about it is I have a surge protector on the trailer. But I guess when you bang that thing 3 times with 200 to it, I guess after a point in time, it's got to quit.
Yeah, yeah. Rick,
A lot of members on that trailer, the walls could talk. Yeah, hopefully they can still talk after Jake Burnham.
they probably talk like this.
Oh man. Look at Aaron. Besides
There's a lot of waiting to hear who got poison ivy. I didn't get any. There was definitely around there. And that ash can, dude, I saw dumping my PK in that ash bucket. Dude, I was scared. There's a poison ivy all around that ash bucket.
No poison ivy at Watch Wall. I'll have it tomorrow morning.
Probably. Someone texted me something there. Uncle Pigs. Oh, man, he sent me a pretty. Oh, can I pull this up here? I don't know if I can pull it up without showing his phone number or what. Here, let me pull this over here. Uncle Pigs just sent me his brisket turn-in box. That thing's beautiful. I got to show it. From now on, every time we go into the trailer, though, we got to talk like this. Yeah, Urkel just sent me his box. Man, that thing is beautiful.
And he probably looks at our box like, how the frick did these faggots get 9th and I get 10th? Sorry, Urkel. I still love you.
That. Look at the bark on it, man. It looks terrible.
Urkel's probably still scratching his head. I don't go and sell these guys a brisket. They get 9th in there, and mine looks like that. I'm sorry, Urkel. We love you.
That's what he said. He told us he's probably going to regret doing that. I told you my luck would change, Urkel.
Yeah.
He told me I was bad luck at the beginning. No, I'm good. So,
Tell them
but
about
what else went on here, man? It was a pretty good time. Our next competition's what? Dirty Boots. That's a double down here in Hagerstown.
Yes, next one together. My next one is what? Smoke in the Grove, since you can't be there.
Yeah, July 30th. Smoke in the Grove, and then 3 weeks from then, or 2 weeks, 3 weeks is Dirty Boots. And then we're headed to the Royal.
First, I got
15-hour drive.
with you. You sure you just want to drive behind me?
I'll ride with Urkel.
I'll drive with Urkel. You can drive the truck and trailer. Urkel, I'm jumping in.
Oh no, man, I can't wait for that. We're gonna have to vlog that whole experience for sure. We'll make a big old video of it, a couple parts.
Oh yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going down with a convoy.
Sometimes I wonder why I quit doing videos. And then weekends like this, I realized that it would have been a terrible video the entire time because I would have just given up and quit. And then magical things would have happened. I never would have got it on camera. And yeah, it would have been quite exciting video to look back on.
I'm looking forward to the Royal. Did you sign up, Urkel, for the Royal? Did you get your wife to sign you up?
Yeah, he said yes. He said we are still going together.
I'm stoked.
It's gonna be fun.
Yes, it's going to be extremely fun.
Plus, we're going to get to see Dave Frosch from Flame Boss.
Yeah, that's going to be a good. Probably going to be quite a few other people there too.
Yep. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a good time. Good time. We got into some ancillaries and the whole 9 yards.
Yeah. What if we get our first 180s at the Royal?
Calm down a little bit, Jake. Wishful thinking. Nah, you never know. That's where memories are made, Jake.
I don't know. 500 some teams. We'll see.
Yeah.
Urkel, can we get a brisket for that? Kale?
Yeah, Urkel, can you get us a couple of good briskets?
And kale. Urkel's got the best kale, other than Brant's homegrown, which I'm really interested to see that stuff.
Tyler said, owning a restaurant. It's been good, Tyler. It's been really
Oh,
good.
let's talk about that, Dave.
It's a different.
Tell
change
us
of
about the
pace.
restaurant a little bit.
So after 20 years, I retired from HVAC, and I bought a.
Some say
a pizza.
retired, some say rage quit.
Either way you look at it, we left the HVAC industry, and I bought a pizza shop
And grill.
and grill. So it's been the last few weeks been good. A little bit of a learning experience, but I'm excited. A lot of people, a lot of support with all the local people and everything like that. It's been really, really good. And I put barbecue on the sign that I have out front, and people are beating down the door for barbecue. So I have to. I was going to do it this weekend, but with the trailer having some issues and not having a Friggy, yeah, walls are coughing. But yeah, so I probably not gonna do barbecue, but I think I'm gonna try to manage it, make some refrigerator space at the restaurant for the barbecue and stuff like that, so I can do it. So
Just so everyone knows, I'm going to be coming up in a couple of weeks and surprising him. I'm going to give you guys a Barstool Dave Portnoy pizza review.
oh, here we go.
One bite, everybody knows the rules. Tyler said he'd work for you.
Yeah, look at
Oh,
Urkel. Urkel says, I
saw
got you for kale, but not sure about the brisket. All right. I do love that kale, Urkel. That stuff's some good stuff.
He gave it to us in a giant bag, and that's what all of our trimmings are in right now. I put all of our trimming bags in that giant bag and threw it in the freezer.
Oh, did he need that bag back? I was going to ask him if he needed that bag back because that was a nice Ziploc bag.
It's a very nice bag. I have the bag
you need
now.
that bag
My
back?
bag.
That was a
I
good
paid him for the
one.
bag.
Jim Hudgens, FYI, I might rub this good on pizza. You know what? You got a good point, Big Jim. Because I got some. I want to do a pulled pork pizza, and I want to do a white brisket pizza. So
Ooh, a white brisket pizza.
yes, we were talking about it today at the restaurant. So yeah, I got a few things I want to change, put on the menu. Papa Joe's on. That I want to try and do things like that, but I'm gonna stick with the basic barbecue, for now. But everyday items, I kind of want to do like pulled pork pizza, sliced brisket pizza, that kind of stuff. And then I'm gonna do I want to try to do some egg rolls, like
Egg rolls.
brisket and slaw egg roll, like a pulled pork mac and cheese egg roll.
Oh,
Stuff like that.
did you do anything with the leftover stuff? Did you play around with that at all?
No, I've just been busy. What do you say? What do you say, Dave?
He said, Dave, if you got to make a food challenge and be on like Man versus Food or Triple D or something, if Guy ever plans on coming back by, let your boys know so Jake and I can be there in the background.
Definitely. Guy Fieri can come to my place whenever he wants because that'd be super killer.
Tyler, I already got a cardboard cutout up there saying Q Chat approves.
Oh shoot. But no, it's been quite the adventure so far, especially trying to juggle a restaurant and Jake calling saying he burnt your smoker up. And then getting done at 7:00, a shower, and then going straight to a competition. But it's been great.
Hey, Urkel's done it for years.
Exactly. If Uncle Urkel can do it, I can do it.
That's right. Now we just need a bigger trailer with bunk beds.
Yes. I'm about to. You start snoring, I'm sleeping in Uncle Urkel's
Dave,
trailer.
I didn't snore. I have not
You
snored in
did
that
good.
trailer yet.
You have done walk in because I brought earplugs and I got them in the trailer. Now all of a sudden I bring something that
Did you use them though?
no, but they're there just in case.
Yeah, well, we didn't need them this time around,
Exactly.
and I'm pretty proud of it.
Even though you
Now-
got up at some weird time in the morning and all of a sudden I open up the door and you're out there sitting in the dark. I'm like, what are you doing?
I was sitting on my phone. I had to go to the bathroom.
Good times. Good times.
That was a lot of fun.
I actually slept decent at the competition.
Yeah, I slept pretty good too. But let me tell you what, to sleep
I'm
afterward,
thinking about getting a cot
I'm down.
just for inside instead of air mattresses. I think being raised up a little bit would be sweet.
Our neighbors, like I said, the two Navy Chiefs and a cook, they got on Amazon. They got 600-pound available cots, which you and I don't need that. but they hold 600 pounds for $60 on Amazon. And they
That's
said they
not
were
bad.
very nice. Yeah. Either that or we can get like the ones like Smokecraft have, where Smokecraft, they turn into a couch or they make bunk beds, which I think you and I need to get bunk beds so we have more room for activities.
Yeah, no. I get the top. If we do, I get the top bunk.
That's right. Oh, I'll get bottom bunk. So
Look at Rodney says, you guys sound like a married couple. Yes, indeed.
that's what it feels like
Yes.
some days. That's what Jenna thinks of it some days.
Oh, shoot.
But all right, guys. Well, it's 7:40. There's 20 minutes. You guys got to head over to Barbecue Champs Academy on Facebook, like their page, because some of our SCA East Coast Mid Atlantic barbecue family is going to be on there.
Yes.
Rolf Garrett and Rick Manzi are going to be on talking with Mike Steele. And they have another guy on. He's IBCA barbecue, I think is what he competes in. But we thank you guys for everything here. And Jim just bought a set of bunks yesterday. Send us the link, Jim. We're gonna order a set for the trailer. Team Shazim, my man's gonna be bunking it.
Jamie says disco cots. All right, I'm down with that. I picture a Jake and Dave relationship more than the movie Step Brothers. Yes.
Well,
The
I
Nina,
forgot.
and the Santa Maria. We're getting ready to jam that song. You wait till we're at the Royal.
The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
We're gonna reenact that.
We're gonna
scene
do on the back of the trailer.
on the back of the trailer. Yep. Stay tuned for that. We're gonna do it.
What would it be?
Have to name the mixing smokers. That's what we're going to have to name them, so we can say and point at the smokers.
So we'll name the trailer the Santa Maria because it's a Sam McHugh trailer. The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. The Pinta is a pellet cooker, so I guess that means the G33 is the Nina. So the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
There we go. Get ready. Stay tuned. American Royal, here we come. We're going to kick this out.
Lemonheads and Dave's big boat. I don't know. We'll rewrite it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll rewrite it. Yeah, we'll figure that out later.
Boats and Hose barbecue version coming during the American Royal.
Oh man,
We're gonna cook the entire Royal in 3-piece suits, just like they do for the interviews.
that'd be killer. I'm
That'd be
down with
awesome.
that. That would be
All right,
fun.
guys. Anything
All right.
else, Dave?
I'm good. Thank you, guys.
Angel, Dave got to talk this episode.
Yes, I did good, Angel. She wasn't even on, was she? She chimed in.
Yeah, she
early.
was.
She
She
chimed
was.
in early. She's not around.
Oh, shout out to Mike Zager. If anyone wants to know the whole reason I'm obsessed with barbecue, it's because of Mike Zager. We went to church together. He taught me how to do tech at my youth group, and he said he and his brother do competition barbecue, and then my ship sailed from there. So I'd blame Mike Zager for a lot of the reason why I'm involved in competition barbecue, for sure.
That's awesome.
But
Kudos,
all right, guys. We
All
will
right,
see
fellas.
you.
See you on the next one.
That's right. We have Scott and Lindsay McDonald coming on next week.
It's pretty
So-
bad she handed her ticket down to her man.
Yeah,
Stay
we're
tuned for
gonna
that.
bust on him so bad at how he had to host his own barbecue SCA event with 4 people to get his call. I would have laughed so hard if he came in 3rd or 4th.
Scott, we love you. We'll see you
Yep.
next week, Scott.
All right, see you guys.
See you.